Long time no see, everybody. If you follow my channel closely at all, you'll realize that this video will be coming out a few days earlier than a video of mine normally would. And that is because I recently went to a gem and mineral show, and they had some pretty neat stuff there. A lot of things out of my price range, but one thing I did manage to grab was a $5 surprise bag of gems and fossils. And so, in today's video, that's what we'll be doing. I'm basically going to unbag this bag of stuff and kind of seeing what's in there and seeing if it's actually worth $5 or not. And my hair is a mess. There, we'll put the hat on, that's better. But basically, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I will not show actual footage of me opening the bag because it took me like 15 minutes to open because the packaging was a little weird. But what we will do is I will show you a picture of the bag, and then we'll just go right into the microscope view and I'll explain better what they said it was and what I think it is. And so yeah, we'll just jump right into it. I lied. I won't be showing you any pictures of the bag because I accidentally erased all the footage and pictures and stuff like that previously. So we'll just have to go on the honor code here, and believe me if you want, but I'm speaking the truth, so yeah, let's go. So first up, what we have here is something called goldstone, and this says it's from China, but quite honestly, it doesn't look that gold. If I had to put a color on it, it looks more like a brown, reddish type rock, but it does have some nice shininess to it. I'm making up my own words tonight, so just roll with it, but it's nice and shiny. And as of right now, we'll go with their label because that's what they've labeled it, and I'll have to do some more research on it later. But it's a pretty interesting piece. Haven't really seen anything like it. Okay, so our second fossil here is something they labeled as an Ordovician fossil. Says it's from the US. I'm not sure what an Ordovician is. I haven't heard of that before. But like I said, we're kind of just going on a whim here. Didn't really take time to look this up because I didn't know what was in here. But yeah, that's what they labeled it. So as always, we'll go with it. Okay, so this guy right here, according to the label, is emerald from Brazil. I thought emerald was green. Anyway, it looks quite metallic actually. It's got a gray color to it, maybe a silver, gray, silver, same thing. But it is just one flat piece, which is why I let it take up the whole screen. There's really nothing else to it. Yeah, I am not for certain on this one actually, because I thought emerald was green. But either way, it's still a cool piece. It's cool to look at, so I still like it. So right here, according to its label, is fluorite. It's clearish, purplish, more clear than purple. But it's got some nice crystal structure. I'm not sure how they can tell this is fluorite, because fluorite, it's got square crystals in it, and as far as I know, that's one of the defining features of it. So I'm not sure how you label something fluorite if it doesn't look like fluorite, but we're gonna assume that they know more than us, and we'll look into it more later. So this guy right here is something called Garnet. I don't know, I've never seen it before. I should probably know what this is, but I don't. It's got a reddish, brownish color to it, probably more red than brown. but this has a $60 price tag on it. I doubt it's worth that much, but the measurements on it are 8.5 by 6.5 millimeters, so pretty small. Okay, so this right here is Carnelian from Africa. I don't know, I didn't know that Africa had that. I should really study more, because there's a lot of different things that can happen with minerals and fossils and stuff. But they labeled this Carnelian. It actually does look like the color, so at least they got that going for them. But yeah, so it's almost got like a quartz texture to it, but they polished it also, so it's smooth. It's not in its natural state, but pretty cool nonetheless. Okay, so these guys right here are considered tiger eye. Says they're from Africa. I can confirm that they are tiger eye. I have some of that myself, so I'll probably add that to the bunch. I cannot confirm it is from Africa, just because I don't know. Anyway, as you can see, they've been polished, but they got a real neat, like, almost holographic look to them, especially when you spin them around and you observe them with your eyes. So these are actually some nice small pieces here. So pretty happy with those. Okay, so this next guy right here, according to its label, is Agate, and I can't confirm that. It says it's from Lake Superior, so close by here. It's not very colorful. It's basically what you see, like a brownish, and then it's got white in it. So not very colorful, but again, they polish these, so it does show nice. It's just not that colorful. Okay, this guy right here is Jasper. According to its label, it comes from Africa. It's got some nice colorations, some reds, some whites, and almost like an army green, blackish, up towards the side of it. Yeah, this is a small piece, but a pretty nice one as far as coloration goes, so that's pretty cool. Okay, this guy right here is a small piece of quartz crystal. According to its label, it comes from Madagascar. I'm not sure how they can tell that. Probably because they actually went out there and got it in some way, shape, or form. But this is from Madagascar. As you can see, if I can move it a little bit more, it's got some nice points on it. It's not the best piece of crystal, but something to keep in mind is we did pay $5 for this whole thing, so I'm not going to complain too much. So this next guy right here is a small piece of obsidian. I'm not sure where this comes from. Maybe Arizona? Yeah, according to the label, comes from Arizona. It's got a nice glassy finish to it. I'm not sure if that's because it's the kind of mineral it is, or if they polished it. But still not a bad piece. So, pretty nice. Okay, this guy right here is actually considered, according to its label, a shark tooth from Morocco. And that's actually probably likely, considering that it's a shark tooth. I know a lot of teeth can come from there. And even often, a lot of times, people will go to the beaches and look for these. So they're not uncommon to find. So last but not least, we have, according to its label, some citrine pieces. One is obviously yellow, and the other one is clear. So I don't know what that's all about. Usually citrine is just yellow. quite honestly, I think this labeling is off by a few things, but we'll sort that out at a later date. These almost look like what you would see on like wedding rings or engagement rings. So any guy looking to build their own ring, please contact me. No, not really. But yeah, that's our last piece. Let's go to the outro, I guess. Well, everybody, that bag was definitely worth $5. How much more over that? I'm not sure. That'll have to be determined at a later date. But if you made it this far, obviously you liked what you saw. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, comment down below and I'll figure out some way to do more stuff like this. I'm sure there's stuff online you can buy that are similar to this, so I don't know. We'll make it work. But also lastly, before we go here, this guy right here, I'm not going to show you the name of it, but I will say it's a mineral, and that is going to be our next video, is kind of taking a closer look at what this looks like and what exactly it is. So you'll want to tune in for that, and that will be coming out a few days after this one, if all things go as planned. So, as always, thanks for watching and see you next time.